Well, it's a cold 20-degree day here at Nimbert Stadium as it's the scene for some mid-afternoon lacrosse between the Cincinnati Bearcats and the Marquette Golden Eagles. Hello, everyone. I'm Jack Ritchie alongside my partner, Colin Coons, who will join me momentarily. But we have a big-time matchup here on a mid-afternoon day here at Cincinnati, Ohio, on a cold Thursday afternoon. And going into these games, Marquette stands at 2-1 on the season. The Golden Eagles have gone out to a good start as members of the Big East, winning games against Central Michigan and as well as Louisville. And for the Bearcats, coming off of a win against Robert Morris, they stand at 1-2 currently on the year. They beat Robert Morris 18-4 in a blowout on Saturday after losing their first two games to begin the season. But some keys to the game for both of these teams overall. Looking at the great scheme of things for Marquette, they have their dynamic duo of Byerly and Osborne, who have both scored 9 and 6 goals collectively for this Marquette offense. They have been very efficient on the offensive side of the ball, scoring lots of goals for this Marquette team, and it's the main reason why they stand at 2-0 on the season, as well as Paige Shalom, who leads the team in assists with 6 as well. This offense for Marquette is very, very effective and can get out to very fast starts, and that puts us to our keys to the victory for Cincinnati. The first one I have is don't get in a hole early. They're down 5-0 against Louisville, as well as down 4-2 against Vanderbilt, and they couldn't quite climb all the way back in that one, as that resulted in 2 losses to open up play for Cincinnati. Is also another key to victory is feeding the graduate player Lauren Otzmeyer, who leads the team with 9 goals so far to start the season through 3 games. She has been one of the main weapons for the Cincinnati offense to start the season long. And now looking at the starting lineups for both of these teams heading into a 3 o'clock start for Marquette. It will be Osborne, Bodner, Boheim, Vanigler, Dietrich, Grady, Yang, Kosovar, Santana, Brierly, Vellner, and Graham, who will be the starters today. And for Cincinnati, it'll be Rose, Callaghan, Keith, Selhorn, Rich, Simpson, Fedorvich, Work, Wolf, Darko, Ondetsmeyer, and Larafa, as we are about to set to go here on a Thursday. The national anthem is playing. We'll take a quick break. Stay right with us here on the Bearcast Radio Network. And we are live back here in Cincinnati, Ohio for women's lacrosse here on Bearcast Sports Network. Alongside my partner, Colin Coots, today. And Colin, right before we start this game, what are some things that stood out to you in the pregame that you think can be keys to victory for each team?
Well, I think for Cincinnati, I mean, they played a really good game the other day against Robert Morris, and really their scoring is what got them there. The scoring is they were really laying it on to Robert Morris, and that was something they struggled with against Louisville about a week and a half ago. But really, if they can get that scoring up, that really worked well for them against Robert Morris. And it's going to be tough now here against Marquette, which is a little bit more of a tougher team than Robert Morris. But if they can keep on that pace, it'll be really good for Cincinnati.
Yeah, Marquette has a really good offensive weapons that we will most likely see today, but we're getting ready to go here at 3 o'clock on a Thursday. A bit of an odd starting time, but no matter what, we will start here. And the draw is won by Cincinnati, and we are underway. Cincinnati in their home whites, Marquette in the blue and yellow. But Cincinnati quickly already into the offensive possession. And how about a goal already for Cincinnati, as it is Haley Simpson, the sophomore midfielder, who just drove all the way down the field. And in 10 seconds, Cincinnati already has a lead.
And there you go. That's exactly what Cincinnati needs to do. Basically, perfect execution there off the draw, catching it and just taking off down the field one-on-one with the goalie. I mean, you're going to make that shot every time. And coming from Simpson, I mean, she's one of the more talented shooters on this team.
Marquette's defense pretty much was just surprising, caught off guard as 3 Golden Eagle defenders tried to stop Simpson right about the 30-yard line, but she drove all the way down the field and scored in 10 seconds. And just like I was talking about in the pregame, starting off hot for Cincinnati, it will be a very, very important thing to see if they can continue to do that. But we are back at midfield for another draw after the Bearcats have jumped out to a 1-0 lead early here against Marquette. And the draw is won by the Golden Eagles this time. So now Marquette controls it at midfield. On the far sideline, the Golden Eagles will set up their offense. Bearcats will make some substitutions, drop back into their defensive zone.
Looks like maybe there's a little bit of too much aggression from Cincinnati. Saw the foul called. Just kind of a hold in action here.
So with play stopped momentarily, 14-28, as we just started the first quarter of this one. Cincinnati already leads it 1-0, as the officials will look to resume play momentarily. So both teams made substitutions off of the dead ball, and Marquette's has possession and still stoppage here by the officials. And now we will get back underway. So Marquette trying to get their goal back after being down 1-0 early here, as they have it right behind that goal. Circling it around now on offense. They'll bring it out to the 10-yard line. Up back to the top of the key now for Marquette. Their offense just trying to pick apart this Cincinnati defense, but a bad pass right there. And Cincinnati will try to get possession back, but Marquette has it again. As Grady has it top of the key again. Marquette surrounding that offensive net. Lots of pump fakes by both teams now inside. Good defense by the Bearcats, but it looks like there was a foul called.
Yeah, it looks like maybe, again, too much aggression, stick, catching a body part probably there, and now Marquette will get the free possession.
So free possession for the Golden Eagles after a couple tries getting it into the offensive possession now.
Officials here definitely making sure to double check all their calls.
Yeah, the stoppage of play has been pretty evident in the first couple of minutes already. A lot of stoppage, just setting up the game, trying to make it as fair as possible. And now the free possession, and Marquette will tie it right back up after the free possession. I believe that was Megan Brierly, the leading scorer for this Marquette team, and it is 1-1.
Yeah, and that's tough if you're Cincinnati. I mean, you're trying to lock down and play good defense, but occasionally, I mean, you just get a hit somewhere where you're not supposed to, And if you give a good shooting team here like Marquette the free possession, they're going to take that shot all day.
So already one goal by each team with only about a minute 30 of play clock played so far. And two very different goals. Cincinnati went right down the field and scored off the first draw, and Marquette kind of swung it around the net a couple times, eventually getting the foul and the free possession, and eventually cost Cincinnati a goal. But now 1-1, two different kind of offensive schemes coming into this one.
Yeah, absolutely. And two offenses that are really firing. Looks like we have a shootout on our hands here.
Both these teams have gotten in the double digits a lot this season, but with already one goal apiece and only a minute 30 of play, as Cincinnati will win the draw and get their second possession of the game, they will move it to midfield. Marquette surrounding on defense, and now a bad pass. For the moment, Marquette will have it. It'll go out of play, and Cincinnati will have possession of it. Right underneath us, it'll be Haley Simpson who will get it back in play now for the Bearcats. Paige Selhorn was passing it around top of the keys. Now Cincinnati will set up their offensive possession. 59 on the shot clock now for Cincinnati's offense. Right around that arc, top of the key, about the 15-yard line. Trying to move it inside. Cincinnati trying to get their goal back after they forfeited one just moments ago. Lost it for a second. But Cincinnati will continue to push inside. Now a shot and a nice save by the goalie is Michaela Yang, the sophomore, who made the save, the first save for either team. And now Marquette will make their way down the field again after maintaining possession as they bring it on to Cincinnati's defensive side, as Cincinnati will have to try to reset now. Marquette quickly moving into the offensive zone. Good defense for Cincinnati for the moment. Getting back after the save. And now possibly a shot coming, and it'll be another goal for Marquette. Two early goals in the first couple of minutes for the Golden Eagles. It's 2-1.
Absolutely a great look there by Marquette. You know, Cincinnati, they try to work a lot through the middle, use a lot of misdirection, but it looks like Marquette is just trying to find the open person. And there they were able to find Lauren Grady just wrapping around the crease and a really nice backward shot even to put it in, but she was wide open.
Yeah, definitely a different kind of looking shot right there, right outside of the crease. And Marquette's offense, just like we talked about, already two goals in the first couple of minutes. And hopefully Cincinnati will be able to keep up with this high-powered offense after forfeiting a couple early. But Cincinnati did a good job getting back on defense after the save, but eventually Marquette's passing is what really paid off in the end, and they get another goal.
Yeah, the Cincinnati defense here is important, but as long as their offense can stay hot, they can hang with Marquette as long as they just keep putting goals in.
So another draw for both of these teams. Marquette, two early goals, just like we mentioned, as Cincinnati looks to win this draw, and they will. So they will get possession back, and now quickly moving it inside, and now setting up the offense. Substitutions for both teams, as the Bearcats will hold on to it for the moment. Now over to Cincinnati's leading scorer, Brierly, behind the net now for the Bearcats. Back to Brierly, and she has it tapped away for a second, but she'll scoop it back up and keep possession for the Bearcats. Now Callaghan inside. Good defense by the Golden Eagles, not allowing for any of those entry passes so far. And now a nice pass inside, but play will be stopped.
Looks like Marquette committed a foul. Cincinnati will get the free possession, but Simpson there was open. If she would have caught that pass, could have had a look at a shot, but foul came, so it didn't matter either way.
So now Callaghan will have the free possession for Cincinnati with 11:26 left in this first quarter. And she'll move it inside, looking for the equalizer, but a nice defensive play by Marquette, as it looked like she went into the crease, and Marquette will have the ball.
That's a great save by Yang there on the free possession. It's a hard shot to stop, and she did it very effectively.
So Marquette has it back into their possession now at around the 40-yard line on that far sideline, as they will make a move in now. A couple minutes played so far. It's been a very high-powered offensive showdown so far. Tessa Bohan behind the net looking to get around. Now Marquette, another shot. That one goes right over the top bar, but Marquette will scoop it back up for possibly another shot. Golden Eagles possessing the ball. Good defense by the Bearcats, though, not allowing for any easy passes. And the Bearcats still tapping away at the Marquette offensive players, but at the end of the day, Marquette will keep possession once again.
Again, the Cincinnati defense is really good, especially with their checks. They just need to make sure they don't lose sight of their player.
So the Golden Eagles, once again, just passing around that perimeter, looking for any openings. And now play will be stopped again. Looks to be another free possession for Marquette. Looks to be Lauren Grady who will have it. She takes a shot. Nice save, though, by Cincinnati as the Bearcats look to pick it up, and they will. So nice save right there by the Bearcats goalie. And Cincinnati, after a long defensive possession, had the ball for a moment, but a turnover now as Marquette fighting for it. And it looks like Cincinnati will actually get it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, and turnovers will absolutely kill you. It killed Robert Morris in the last game that Cincinnati played, but they really need to possess the ball and make sure they're efficient with their passing, especially against a good team here like Marquette.
So as the Bearcats take possession of it again, just like you said, turnovers definitely in any sport will be costly, but especially when you're trying to get any possession that you can in this one. 9:35 left in the first quarter. Marquette leads 2-1. Play being stopped for a little while, and now we will resume. Cincinnati has it at midfield as they look to move it into Marquette zone. Bearcats have not had a clear shot on goal for a couple minutes now. Yang has been pretty efficient so far, saving half the shots she has faced. And now a trip up, but it'll look to be good defense by Marquette as they get it off the turnover. Now the Golden Eagles moving it in with maybe a little bit of a disadvantage. They'll back it back out now.
Surprised that wasn't called there. It looked pretty blatantly like a trip. Yeah. The officials must have seen it differently.
I agree. I thought there would be a stoppage of play there, but unfortunately for Cincinnati, not. And now a stoppage of play will happen now, and it looks to be another free possession. So Megan Burley, Marquette's leading scorer, will have the ball for a free possession, and she'll back it in, and she will put it in. And just like that, Marquette has scored 3 goals. Or no, excuse me, that was a save. Marquette's offensive players put their hands up in the air. From here was a tough vantage point to see, but it's another nice save by Cincinnati. And now the Bearcats look to be on offense. Ball is not picked up, and now it finally is for the Bearcats. Moving it inside. A long shot off the post as the goalie was not in position. Marquette luckily had it go off the post for not to be a goal, and now a foul on Cincinnati, and it looks to be a yellow as Marquette will take the possession back over.
Yeah, open cage. That was a very dangerous situation for Marquette. Yang was way out of where she was supposed to be and was confused. Stutter-stepped for a second, deciding if she was going to play defense or get back in goal. Ultimately decided to run back. Luckily, worked in Marquette's favor with the missed shot, but very, very close to being very bad for Marquette.
Yeah, the ball was rolling around for a little bit. I don't think the Marquette defenders really knew where it was, but Cincinnati had a good opportunity, but unfortunately the post was Marquette's friend there as they will take possession over again. Marquette controls it right behind the net now as they try to get another goal here after a couple early goals. And now a nice shot and goal for Marquette as the Golden Eagles will now go up 3-1. That's just an unbelievable pass leading into the goal. And now it's 3-1 with 7:58 in the first quarter.
So already early in this one, we've seen Marquette's offense just kind of dominate the Cincinnati defense so far. Already two goals allowed, or 3 goals allowed now by Darko in goal for Cincinnati. And now that goal attempt that went off of the post now kind of costly, as it is now 3-1 Golden Eagles with 7:58 here in the first. But as we go to a timeout, we'll take a quick break here on the Bearcat Sports Network. We are live once again here in Cincinnati. Marquette 3 and Cincinnati 1 after the first couple of minutes played here in the Queen City. Marquette's offense has shown to be pretty dominant so far in the first couple of minutes, Colin. And after we saw a ball just go off the post for Cincinnati after a goal in the first 10 seconds for Cincinnati's offense, they've seemed to be kind of shut down.
Yeah, Cincinnati definitely has gotten a little cold. They haven't really found the looks they've wanted, and really on the defensive end for Cincinnati, the shots from Marquette, the goals from Marquette rather, have mainly come off free possession shots, and that's something that's very easily correctable. You know, you just gotta stay controlled and make sure to only hit the stick.
Cincinnati looks to win the draw, and they will. But just like you were saying, a lot of free possessions for this Marquette offense, which has proved to be very costly, as it looks to be a foul now on Marquette. Good job right there by Haley Simpson, who had the opening goal for Cincinnati, to draw the foul. So they will have possession. But it's been kind of a up and down first couple of minutes for the Cincinnati offense. I mean, they went up 1-0 in the first 10 seconds of the game, but their defense has kind of been letting them down so far. But hopefully they can try to get a goal here to make it a one-goal game with still plenty of time in this one. Cincinnati's offense looks to move it now at the 20-yard line. Cincinnati trying to get inside, a pass that goes over to the backside, a big-time shot, and how about another save by Yang? She has been very, very good in the first couple of minutes. That one was a great outlet pass to the opposite side, trying to flip the field, but nice save by Yang overall.
Yeah, and I thought that was a great look from Cincinnati. They used a little bit of misdirection, having two players kind of in a stacked area, one closer and one further. And I think it was Onsmeyer that was the further one away and had the shot attempt. But yeah, just an incredible save by Yang.
So now Marquette moving it down the field. Their offense moving in the Cincinnati defensive possession. Now this is when things can start going south from Cincinnati fast. We've seen them get down early in their 2 losses this season, already down 2 goals. They start getting into a hole here. This could be very hard for them to come back. Marquette trying to move it around the offensive zone. Passing it around the goal, looking for something to go. Osborne, one of the leading scorers, top of the key, passes it inside. And now a nice move, and how about another goal for Marquette? And it just seems to be too easy right now. Sarah Burns with the goal, the sophomore midfielder, notches her 3rd of the campaign, and Marquette is up 4-1 early.
Yeah, and just weaving in and out of defenders there. That was a great play. And Darko, the goalie for Cincinnati, was just way out of her goal trying to come up and almost defend a little bit. That's just when you go high and you're able to put that goal in just right over the top of their head.
Yeah, another goal given up by Darko early, as it's now 4-1, a 3-goal deficit after the Bearcats opened it 1-0 in the first 10 seconds of the game, but the Cincinnati defense just seems to be getting outplayed overall in the last couple of possessions.
Yeah, and Cincinnati just starting a little slow in their last few games, like you mentioned, against Louisville 2 Tuesdays ago. They got down 5-0 in the beginning, and despite outscoring Louisville for the final 3 quarters, they still lost that game because of that 5-point deficit in the beginning.
Yeah, and when you get into a hole like that, especially early, it forces your offense to be even more desperate, which can lead, to more penalties and more fouls. And at the end of the day, your defense can get more worn down as well. So hopefully Cincinnati can try to get a goal here to try to start a little bit of a rally here in the first quarter, as looks to Cincinnati will win the draw. They've been doing good on the draws so far. They've gotten the possession a lot as Cincinnati looks to move it inside. Nice move by Simpson, who had that opening goal, but she'll back it back out as the Bearcats will set up the offense. Selhorn has it, trying to make a move inside. Selhorn getting to her left, fires and scores. Nice goal for Selhorn, and Cincinnati will get one past Yang finally, as it's now 4-2.
And there you go. That's exactly what you're looking for. It was pretty much just a one-on-one. No help came from Marquette. And at that point, yeah, you're just going one-on-one with your defender. You're able to sneak a good shot in there. And Cincinnati now only 2 goals down. That's not that big of a deficit.
So Paige Selhorn, the freshman, gets her 4th goal of the year. She has been playing very well through now 3 games, not including this one, but the Bearcats get a goal that we were just talking about needs to help them rally here, and hopefully they can start to get the offense going again. Just like I said a little bit ago, they've been doing good on the draws, getting possession. It's just been when Marquette's been able to set up their offense has caused the Bearcats defense to break down.
Yeah, and I think some of the struggles for Cincinnati's offense as well just have come from the good play of Yang. I mean, she's had a couple of great saves out there on some great shots this afternoon for Cincinnati.
So here's the draw again with 6:07 in the first quarter. Bearcats down 2 against Marquette. The draw is won again by Cincinnati as some of the defensive players starting to move to offense. Cincinnati going to make some substitutions now. Bearcats control it right at that C-paw at midfield. And it'll be another turnover for Cincinnati. Now Marquette is on the run, and this is dangerous for Cincinnati's defense. They got to get back. Marquette, only a couple offensive players, so they'll have to be forced to back it out. But another turnover by Cincinnati, which has kind of caused a little bit of trouble trying to get their offense going.
Yeah, absolutely. And it all comes down to fundamentals at the end of the day. It's passing and catching, and that's where we saw the turnover come from most recently. Just a bad pass, couldn't catch it. And there you go. You give Marquette the ball and give them an offensive possession.
So Marquette has it once again in that offensive possession, just like we were talking about. When their offense gets set up, it has led to 4 goals early. And now another pass inside. That one just gets past the stick of the Marquette offensive players. Another pass inside and a shot that'll go wide. Marquette, though, will keep possession. But good defense by Cincinnati's interior force, which has been a little different than the last few possessions.
Yeah, even still, though, 2 really good Marquette looks there. One of them just a missed pass, the other a missed shot.
So now Marquette resumes playing. They have it again right outside that 10-yard line now behind the goal, swinging it around, trying to work inside now. The Golden Eagles trying to get a 5th goal here in this first quarter. Pass inside, and it'll be another goal. And, man, this Marquette offense, every single time they seem to swing it around, they really catch Darko looking, and now 5 goals scored just in the first quarter alone.
Yeah, and they found so many looks just right there, right outside of the crease. And the pass, it looked like it was maybe trying to be a fake long pass, but she just kind of lobbed it up there to the offensive person on the right of the middle of the crease and found an easy goal.
So Marquette has scored 5 goals with 4 minutes remaining in this first quarter. And we talked about the offense so much in the pregame, and we are getting quite a show in this one. Already 7 goals combined for both teams, and we're only in the first quarter. It is most likely looking to be a very high-scoring game.
Yeah, absolutely. And Cincinnati is really going to have to start competing on offense and finding a little bit of better looks than what they're getting.
A couple turnovers have led to some goals now for Cincinnati. They really have to try to keep possession They've been doing very, very well on the draws, but it seems like when they get in the offensive zone, Marquette's defense usually pays off pretty well. Bearcats will lose that draw as Marquette will move it back on offense. Already in a 3-goal deficit now. So Marquette's offense trying to get a 6th goal now here in the first quarter. Golden Eagles move it in on the right side of the goal, now swinging it around. Cincinnati's defense scrambling to try to get back to the offensive players, but now a turnover by Marquette, and Cincinnati's defense finally picks up a nice turnover, and they'll move it to the offense now. And here we go. Right down the middle of the field, Cincinnati's offense looking to get inside, and for a moment it looked like it could have been a turnover, but Cincinnati's offense maintains possession, and they'll flip the field now. 3:40 in the first quarter remaining. Move top of the crease, goes inside, and there's a goal. Cincinnati will get one back. It'll be Lauren Otzmeyer for her 10th goal of the season. The leading scorer for the Bearcats scores another.
Yeah, and there you go. Ottensmeyer, again, she was one-on-one, and then the help started to come from Marquette. She was able to push that one through before anybody could get there to stop her.
So 5-3 now with 3:30 to go, and just like that, Cincinnati's defense forcing a turnover, which eventually leads to a goal on the other end, and that's just been the story of the game for both teams. When the defense have stood up, it has led to opportunities on the other end.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was going to say, once they force a turnover, that's only half the job. But forcing the turnover, then getting the goal off of it, that's the whole thing.
So the Bearcats keeping up with this offense for Marquette, who has really came out firing in the first couple of minutes of play.
Yeah, Cincinnati defense just going to have to continue to step up and then let the offense get whatever looks they can.
So we'll have another draw. It's very, very cold one here at Nippert. Luckily, me and Colin in the press box, so we don't have to suffer that way. But I'm sure the players are feeling the effects of the 20-degree weather here in Cincinnati in mid-February. With the Bearcats trying to move it on offense. Another turnover for Cincinnati's offense once again. It is now Marquette kind of on a fast break now. Cincinnati's defense trying to get back into position. Golden Eagles trying to move it around, but now a turnover, and they're just going to give it to Darko in goal, and now Cincinnati's offense will move it again. And 2 straight turnovers forced for this Bearcats offense in the last couple of minutes. Defense kind of stepping up, and now a timeout is called. We will take a quick break here on the Bearcast Sports Network. 5-3 Marquette leads Cincinnati almost all the way through the first quarter of play here at Nippert Stadium. 2:58 remains. Bearcats and the Golden Eagles have been putting on a bit of an offensive clinic so far in the first couple of minutes of this one. The defenses have been struggling to get anything going, setting that up as Cincinnati's offense will start with possession out of the timeout. And they will move it. And it is a terrible turnover right to Marquette. They were looking to move it to midfield, but Marquette will take over another turnover by the Cincinnati offense. Golden Eagles will look to set it up.
And we already talked about it, but those turnovers are really going to get you, especially in a game that's a shootout. Every single goal matters.
Yeah, absolutely. Every possession matters, especially getting down to the end of the game. But now Marquette trying to add on to their tally. Behind the goal, Cincinnati's defense trying to prevent anything from happening. Marquette swinging it around pretty fast right now. And now middle of the goal, and then she will miss it. It will be Van Gilder who had the shot. Went wide left as Marquette will pick up play once again. Looking to move it inside. Nice pass to the opposite side, but batted away and stolen away for the Bearcats. So good defense by the Bearcats, not allowing for a goal as they'll pick it back up. And Cincinnati will look to try to set up the offense, trying to get to the other side of the field. The last couple of minutes, Marquette has had it on the Bearcats' defensive side.
Yeah, really important defensive possession there by Cincinnati. And Alexis Rich was the one that intercepted the ball, and she's been really good on defense all season.
So the Bearcats moving it right to that 30-yard line in the play. Bearcats trying to make it a one-goal game now at this point. As right behind goal, Callaghan back to the top of the key for the Bearcats. Getting inside, firing it just wide left of the goal. Onsmeyer tried to get her second, but Cincinnati will pick up possession now with a minute left in the first quarter, trying to get one goal before the break. Behind the goal now, Cincinnati setting up that offense again. Onsmeyer picks up possession at around that 15-yard line. Leading scorer for the Bearcats already has one today. She has possession. Looking to pass it now, and she will. Behind the goal right in front, and that one goes wide just over the net. Really, really good opportunity, and they're actually going to give the ball to Marquette after that. Went out of bounds, only 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Another great look for the Bearcats offense, but they weren't able to finish it now. And now with 10 seconds left of play, Marquette's going to try to get one last chance. And she'll go all the way down, and how about that? All the way down on the other end, and she will score with 3 seconds left in the first quarter. And this Marquette offense, I mean, they have had everything go right, it seems like, in this first quarter, and Cincinnati's defense was just a breakdown.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, coast to coast, that's really difficult to do, but it was just that big burst of speed, and no defender really picked her up. It was just kind of a confusion in assignment there, and she just had an open lane straight to the goal. She was one-on-one with Darko, and she's going to win that all day.
Darko has struggled to keep the goals out of the net. Already 6 goals allowed in the first quarter of play, but the Bearcats defense did not really help her on that last possession. Just like you said, coast to coast, it was, I think everyone in the stadium saw her running right down the middle of the field, but great goal right there by Marquette to make it a 3-goal lead now, most likely heading into the second quarter. So now the draw with 3 seconds left in this first quarter most likely will end the quarter of play, as it is won by Cincinnati, but that will be it for the first quarter. Marquette puts up 6 goals in this first quarter of play, but we will take a quick break. Stay right with us here on the Bearcats Radio Network. Start of the second quarter here at Nippert Stadium. Marquette leads Cincinnati 6-3 here in the first quarter of play. You know, Colin, a lot of things we saw, a lot of things stuck out, but overall it was Marquette's offense that got the best of Cincinnati in the first quarter of play.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Marquette has looked really good on offense, both from their free possession shots as well as, just working their offense and even what we just saw, coast-to-coast fast break. And Cincinnati really is going to have to step it up on defense. I know you only get a short amount of time between quarters there, but that's where head coach Gina Thomas is telling her team, here we got to step it up on defense, guys. You got to call out your assignments. You got to talk, got to communicate, and hopefully Cincinnati can step up there a little bit in that department.
Yeah, and already 6 turnovers early for Cincinnati in that first quarter of play, which led to multiple goals for Marquette. And they really got to clean that up on offense, especially when they're trying to rally from behind now, 3 goals behind. But we will get play underway again as Cincinnati looks to win the draw, and they will once again. Ball batted up in the air, though, and now Marquette will get it. Cincinnati really didn't have it for a second, but Marquette will get possession now as we start the second quarter of play here at Nippert Stadium. In midfield, Marquette trying to move their offense down the field. We saw that fast break right at the end of the first quarter of play for the Golden Eagles that made it a 3-goal lead. But Draco has been beat a lot in this one early. Marquette looks to add on to that tally as it'll be a turnover now as Cincinnati will get one of their own on defense, who've actually stepped it up the last couple of minutes of play, getting some more turnovers.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's exactly what they need to do. Definitely have stepped it up, barring that fast break, but looking really good on defense now.
So the Bearcats moving it on offense now at midfield, looking to get their first shot of the second quarter. Behind the net now, Cincinnati setting up their offense. Marquette playing tight defense, though, on that opposite side. Had it fumbled away for a second, but Cincinnati will hold on to it. Looks to get inside now. A shot underneath, but another save by Yang. But it looks to be a free possession now after a foul by the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, it looks like Callahan there got laid out on the turf, and that one absolutely will be a foul. We'll see if Cincinnati tries to take the shot off the free possession.
You'd think they would, as having one-on-one with Yang might be one of their best shots on offense. Yang's been pretty good, saving a couple shots early in this one. But the Bearcats trying to cut that deficit down. Shot goes far right. Cincinnati looks to hang on to it, and they will. They'll set the offense back up, swinging it around, trying to set it up. Now their leading scorer will take a shot, goes far right. Bearcats hold on to it again. Nice pass inside, though. Batted away, though, and a turnover. Golden Eagles will look to flip the field now, but great defense overall by the Golden Eagles on that possession.
Yeah, great defense for sure, and Cincinnati getting 3 good shots, all of them just going wide of the cage. You really got to get those shots on target and at least give it a shot to get it past Yang.
So Marquette now on the other end looks to set up their offense. Already have scored 6 goals early in this one. Have gone the double digits in both of their games so far. And most likely going to hit that number again based off that first quarter of play. Now behind the net is Kasuchi, guarded tightly by the Bearcats defenders now, not allowing it any easy goals. Defense looks a lot stronger so far to start the second quarter. Now a pass inside and a goal, and Draco will give up her 7th goal of the game, and Cincinnati is down 4 now early in this one.
Yeah, and just kind of in no man's land there. There was a little bit of a look for, I think, Bodner, and just kind of wide open there in that area. Nobody was able to pick her up kind of between 3 defenders and was able to just sneak that one past Darko.
Yeah, nice pass inside for Marquette, who their passes have been very efficient, especially in that middle part of the offensive circle. But now Cincinnati finds himself down 4 early, just like we were talking about pregame. It's going to be hard for them to come back, especially when you're facing an offense like Marquette, already down 4 goals, 12 minutes left in the second quarter. But I think the most important thing for them right now is winning these draws, because having every single possession is just so drastic for this Bearcats offense, as we've seen.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're really going to need to get that offense revved up. I mean, they just need to see a couple go through the goal, and they can just start rolling, and they can start eating away at this deficit.
So we will have another draw once again, as Cincinnati looks to win it But Marquette will hold on to it as they will win the draw now. As they're going to try to test Draco again. 7 goals already allowed in this one. But a lot of it have come off of good passes and turnovers for this Cincinnati defense. They're trying to hold strong. Marquette will move it inside again, and a nice save there by Darko, her second of the day. And Cincinnati's offense will have it again, trying to cut into this lead.
Yeah, and Darko there really kind of saving Rich. Osborne got a couple steps on her, was able to find a shot, but a really nice save made by Darko.
So now Alexis Rich, who had the nice defensive play, has it in midfield, but she will get cut down, and I believe it will be a foul on Marquette.
Yeah, she's kind of got pushed over in the back there. And Cincinnati absolutely going to retain possession on that one.
So right at the C-paw at midfield, as looking at the replay, and then just like you were saying, just checked right in the back as she went down. So Cincinnati will maintain possession now, as they're going to look to cut into this lead as the shot clock reset.
Yeah, and Cincinnati really needs to get something going quick. They can't get discouraged because that's really how you get a big deficit. You know, you just need to keep your head up, keep playing like it's 0-0, and just kind of let the goals speak for themselves.
So the Bearcats trying to get a goal here with 11 minutes left in the second quarter, and then it'll go out of play. And another turnover for this Bearcats offense, who now has 7 on the day. They have really been struggling just even to get the ball into Marquette's defensive zone, as the Golden Eagles will push the pace once again. Lots of speed for this Marquette offense, as Bohem will dish it off to Osborne at the top of the key, as Marquette will get some offensive players back as they'll slow the pace down now. Brierly, their leading scorer, kicks it over to Burns. Now back to Osborne. Osborne looks to make a move back to Brierly. Top of the key. Brierly looks to move in. Back to Osborne. Osborne gets inside. She'll dish it off to Brierly. Good defense inside by Cincinnati, but now stoppage, and I believe it'll be another free possession for Marquette.
Yeah, we saw 3 Cincinnati defenders immediately swarm in on the middle, but it looks like somebody maybe got a little too aggressive. Now Marquette gets the free possession.
Yeah, Marquette's 2 leading scorers were at the top of the key. That's why the Bearcats defenders quickly caught on, but now a free possession for Marquette. And a nice save right there by Darko, our third. And Darko now with 2 straight saves on the last 2 possessions, as Cincinnati will have it on the break now, looking to flip the field.
Yeah, great work there by Darko, and great work by Rich as well to chase that shot. She's able to beat 2 Marquette offensive players there to get the ball and give Cincinnati a possession.
So Bearcats trying to get an offensive possession started, but the ball batted away, and looks to be another turnover, but good defense by Cincinnati to not give up on it, and they keep possession now. 9:55 left in this second quarter. Bearcats behind the net, circling around the Marquette goalie. Cincinnati setting up their offense again, cutting inside. Now a pass goes right over the goal. Onsmeyer, the leading scorer, swings it around for Cincinnati. They have 5 offensive players over there top of the key. Marquette's zone defense strong so far in this second quarter. They have not allowed a goal.
Yeah, and Cincinnati here really not finding anything that they like, apparently. They've really just worked it around in that circle outside.
Really slowing down the pace of this one, as the first couple of minutes of the game was very high pace, and now another turnover for the Bearcats offense as Marquette will move it down. And the 8th turnover for the Bearcats just in the first half alone.
Yeah, definitely not ideal there. If you're going to burn that much time, you want to get at least a shot attempt, but now you turn the ball over.
And now on the other end, a turnover for Marquette. So Cincinnati's offense will look to push it now. Have not really gotten a clean shot on goal here in the second quarter after a couple in that first. Now moving it inside, Onsmeyer makes a move and a nice save. Or no, it'll go in. It went right past the goalie. Kind of a delayed reaction by both teams, and Cincinnati will get one back. Onsmeyer will have her second, her 11th on the season, and the Cincinnati leading scorer got it right past the goalie.
Yeah, and Ottensmeyer now accounting for 2 out of the 3 goals here in this game, and that's definitely the player that you want to start targeting. Her and Simpson both are really who you want to try to run that ball through, especially when you need goals and in a situation like this.
Yeah, sometimes hard to see over there on that far side, but she put it right past on the left side of Yang, so she'll get another goal and cut into this lead. So a 3-goal lead now for Marquette with 8 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, and one of the interesting things to look at here, both teams have the same amount of shots at 13, but Marquette 10 on goal, Cincinnati only 6. And clearly that has equated to the scoreboard. Seven goals by Marquette to Cincinnati's only 4. Both with the same amount of attempts, but it clearly makes a difference that if you're putting it on that goalie.
Now Marquette's really had a lot of good passes and good outlet passes, and also getting it inside a lot, which has led to those 7 goals like we've been talking about. But for Cincinnati, a lot of shots on goal have kind of been deflected, and they haven't really been clear shots on goal, and also a lot of free possessions for Marquette, which has led to some goals. But now Cincinnati will had possession for a moment, but Marquette will pick it back up, and now they're moving it down with speed on the other end. And now they'll slow it down as Marquette will make some possessions now as stoppage of play granted by the official. Cincinnati looked to win the draw. They were very efficient in that first quarter, winning the ball off the draw, but the last couple of possessions have not been so good.
And it looks there like the stoppage was a green card. It's most likely a delayed game.
.807 left in this first half. Cincinnati down 3 goals to Marquette. Marquette, their high offense of production has continued in this one. Already 7 goals in the first half with still 8 to play, and they have possession once again. We'll try to see if Cincinnati can get a big stop here to try to rally in this comeback. But now Marquette around that backside of the goal. Fake shot by the Marquette offensive player inside now Brierly, and had it poked away and stolen away by Cincinnati, and a big turnover as Cincinnati will look to push the pace.
Great work there by Frederich and Rich both to combine there and kind of get both sides and knock that ball away. Good check there.
And now another turnover for the Bearcats, but the Cincinnati will get it back after the Marquette player tripped. So break for Cincinnati's offense as they get it down on that 10-yard line on the far sideline, trying to make it a 2-goal game now. Cincinnati slowing it down with 7 minutes to play in this first half.
Cincinnati definitely needing to finish this possession with a goal if they can. Would cut it down to only 2.
Now Onsmeyer, who has scored 2 goals today, passes it to the far sideline, trying to mix it up on this Marquette zone defense. Onsmeyer, top of the key, makes a move, fires top of the goal, but a nice save by Yang. Nice shot, though, by Onsmeyer, trying to get her 3rd goal, but a nice save by the Marquette goalie.
Yeah, nice shot for sure from Ottensmeyer, and really good, especially with how closely she was being guarded. Was able to just kind of get around and whip that one in, but an even better save by Yang on such a hard shot.
So Marquette's offense flipped the field for a moment, but Cincinnati will get another turnover. Cincinnati's defense the last couple of minutes shutting down this Marquette offense as they will get possession back.
Yeah, Simpson there able to use the sideline to her advantage, just kind of push her out.
And right after that, another turnover back to the Marquette. Lots of sloppiness in the second quarter. The offenses have been struggling to get any production going. As stoppage, once again, it'll be another timeout, this one called by Marquette. But we will take a quick break and stay right with us here on the Bearcast Sports Network. 5:55 remaining in the first half between Marquette and Cincinnati for some women's lacrosse. Marquette 7 and Cincinnati 4 as Marquette has the possession now as we will get play underway. But both these offenses kind of been shut down in this second quarter.
Yeah, definitely not what like we saw in the first quarter. Both defenses have stepped up, and Cincinnati for sure going to have to step up on a big possession here.
Lots of turnovers from both offenses up to this point in the first half. And now right in the middle of the net, and it's another goal for Marquette, as it'll be Isabel Casucci. And again, that's like the fourth time we've seen it, a pass right in the middle of the field, and there are no Cincinnati defenders there. And Marquette again, another goal, and it is now 8-4.
Yeah, and again, like you said it, a lot of just missed assignments by Cincinnati. You know, somebody will get kind of in between three defenders, like we just saw again there, and that's just a wide open look and a super close shot right there from Casucci. That's absolutely a very easy shot.
So Marquette's offense could get to 10 goals before halftime. They have been very, very efficient. Cincinnati really, every time they get a goal, it seems like Marquette punches right back. It's very hard to keep up with this Marquette offense.
Yeah, absolutely. Cincinnati just lagging behind a little bit. You said it, once they score, you know, Marquette scores right back, and that all comes down to defense. Cincinnati just really has to step up on that front.
So now the draw at midfield. Cincinnati has not been able to get as many in this half, but they will, and they'll lose this one as well as Marquette will pick it up. And now a stoppage of play and a foul called on Cincinnati, but they will keep going as Marquette has it behind the net as they look to score their 9th goal of this half. Marquette flipping it around behind the goal. Cincinnati's defense trying to adjust. And now a nice save right there by Darko, but right back out to the Marquette offense. Nice ball movement, though, by Marquette, passing it around right outside. Another shot saved away. Marquette holds on to it again.
Great work by Cincinnati there on the defense. Rose, that's exactly what she needs to do. She was the help on that one and was immediately able to come, make it a much tougher shot and make it a much easier save for Darko.
So free possession for Marquette with 4:35 left in this first half. And the ball was flipped away, and now a turnover, though. Cincinnati will get it up, and they look to go on the fast break, but a nice play by Marquette on defense to bat it away. Ball is still uncontrolled by both teams as Marquette will finally pick it up now, and they look to move it down the field with 4 minutes to go.
And great clear defense there by Santana. And was able to stop another Cincinnati offensive possession. You know, we talked about it earlier, but the cold definitely a factor in this one, and I think probably that has led to some of the turnovers.
Yeah, a lot of ball possession problems for both of these teams in the second quarter, but especially as it gets cooler. Nice save, though, by Darko. And Darko has kind of stepped it up in the last couple of minutes. That's another save as Cincinnati will get possession back for the moment, trying to just get it back on that offensive side for Marquette. It seems like Marquette's been really pressuring the Cincinnati defense pretty much the whole second quarter as they look to move it back.
Yeah, Marquette absolutely has kept that pressure on, and props to Darko for really stepping up now in the second quarter. She's up to 4 saves on the day.
So Cincinnati's offense setting it right back up at that 20-yard line. Bearcats trying to cut into that lead. A low shot, but it was right into the defense of Marquette. With 2:58 left in this half, Marquette on the fast break, lots of speed, trying to push the pace.
Yeah, and just way outrunning counts there, able to get ahead of all the defense.
Cincinnati playing good defense, but Marquette will keep it in the Bearcats' side of the field. She'll get it around. It goes right over the top net. Another shot on Darko that does not go in as Marquette will keep possession, though, with 2:20 to go. So right outside of that 15-yard line, the Golden Eagles trying to get another goal before the break. Good defense, though, by the Bearcats, and then we'll get the turnover. With 2 minutes to go, they'll just set up the offense.
Yeah, and good vision there by Keith. She was able to look back and was able to get her stick out in the way of that pass and knock it down, and then pick up the ground ball herself, get it back to Darko for the clear.
So at midfield, Cincinnati will flip the field momentarily. 1:40 left in this first half. Lots of physicality, but Cincinnati will hold on to it behind the net.
Big collision there over on that far sideline. Just incidental, no foul was called.
Cincinnati, bad pass. But Callaghan will pick up the ground ball, and they will keep possession. 1:20 to go. It'll be interesting to see what Cincinnati does with the clock here. 40 seconds on the shot clock, but try to honestly just waste as much time, not allowing for Marquette to try to get another goal. And a wide pass, wide left, and it'll be no good, but Cincinnati will maintain possession for the moment. 59 seconds left in this first half of play. And really, when we thought it was going to be a very, very high-scoring game, it's kind of slowed down in the second quarter.
Yeah, it definitely evened out, and it's really both defenses have stepped up, especially Marquette, not really giving Cincinnati anything.
Bearcats tried to move it inside, but another turnover for the moment, and Marquette will pick it up now with 45 seconds left in this first half. They're pushing it on the Cincinnati defense. Marquette around the crease, and she gets pushed by a Cincinnati defender, and it'll be another free possession. The Cincinnati defense playing with a lot of physicality. That clock running, though, 18 seconds left as Marquette will pick it up. Middle of the field, bad pass will go all the way out to about the 30-yard line. Well, Marquette will pick it up. 8 seconds left on the play clock. Pass inside, batted away, sworn by the Cincinnati defense, and that'll take us to the break. Marquette leads Cincinnati 8-4, and Colin, a lot of different storylines in this one, but in that second quarter, both defenses kind of locked down a little bit after a high-powered first quarter. But what are some things that into the break both teams can look at to improve heading into the second half of play?
Well, Cincinnati is really going to have to evaluate how they're running their offense. Clearly, what they've been running hasn't worked super well against this Marquette defense. That is really good. You know, Cincinnati just hasn't been able to find a good look really at all. But even more than that, they really just need to work on getting their shots on target. Ottensmeyer has had a bunch of shots, and that's who you want taking the shots, but none of them have even found their way to the goal at all, and that's something that you really got to work on.
Well, as we look to the second half, Cincinnati down 4 goals, but we will take a break here at halftime. Stay right with us here on the Bearcat Sports Network.
back here inside Nippert Stadium, a cold Thursday afternoon. The snow still on the edges of Nippert Stadium. It's been a cold one so far. Cincinnati taking on Marquette. Bearcats down 4-8, and definitely a lot of offensive struggles in the first half for the Bearcats.
Yeah, Cincinnati came out really hot in the first 10 seconds of the game, scoring the opening goal, but Marquette came firing back. A lot of offense, but also a lot of sloppiness on offense. A lot of turnovers by both teams, as the Bearcats have a couple in this one already over 10 with 11 turnovers on the day, but Marquette just under with 10 actually as well. Both teams have had their struggles, but either way, pretty high-scoring game up to this point.
Thea work out to take the draw, matched up against Lorelei Van Gilder for the Marquette Golden Eagles, and that one up in the air, fighting for it. Cincinnati almost had it still on the ground. They will possess Simpson with the ball. She'll work her way up the field. Marquette immediately coming in, trying to lock down on defense. Bearcats looking to get it somewhere. They get it across the field. Callahan has it. Gets it now back to the middle of the field. Bearcats just going to work it around. Need to find an offensive look. Simpson directing traffic. Now over to Callahan. Callahan passes it to Ottensmeyer. Ottensmeyer, the leading scorer for today. They'll find a look on the crease. Marquette is there, though. Keith had an attempt, but had to pass it back out. Callahan has it spinning around, trying to work on the defense. She puts a shot. It's wide left of the goal. That one able to be backed up by counts for Cincinnati. They'll retain possession.
Yeah, Cincinnati's offense kind of coming out a little bit fired up in this one. First minute of play, they're already having a shot on goal, but if they want to get back in this one, they have to get a couple goals early.
Bearcats looking to do just that here, trying to get their offense rolling, trying to find something, keeping on that far side of the field now, driving in. Now taking it back out is Counts. She'll pass it away. Bearcats still have it, keeping it on that far side of the field. Now they'll work to the middle, trying to find a look inside. Nice save made by Yang. Shot came from Selhorn, but couldn't find its way back.
Yeah, nice look right there on the left side of the crease with a shot, but a nice save by Yang, who's been pretty good with her fourth save of the day. And now Marquette looks to try to push it on offense.
Marquette has it with Bodner. Defense coming from Onsmeyer. Looks like foul comes on the play. Marquette will get a chance here to recompose themselves. Now they'll work their offense. Osborne has it. She's running into the middle. We see another foul come.
Yeah, and we saw a lot of those fouls in the first half, which led to free possessions and good scoring opportunities for Marquette, and already an early one here with 13 minutes to go here in the second half.
Osborne straight up top of the middle of the arc. Free possession attempt coming, running forward, taking the shot and finding the back of the net, getting that one past Darko. And Marquette now has 9 on the board.
Yeah, Marquette's offense has been very, very efficient in this one, and already a goal scored in the first minute 30 of play. And Darko's just been beat a lot in this one. It's not helped that the Bearcats' offense has not been able to produce as many goals, but Marquette's offense just continues to dominate, especially in passes inside and allowing for opportunities to get going.
Yeah, absolutely. And the offensive struggle there definitely was a big factor. Cincinnati really couldn't find anything at all. Marquette had them locked down. Just coming on the free possession shot. That's exactly what you want if you're the Golden Eagles. Work will be standing at the Seapaw. Again, getting ready for the draw here. We'll still be matched up against Van Gilder. Bearcats have won the draw control battle today, 8-6. Hasn't equated to success on the scoreboard, though.
And that was Tessa Osborne's 7th goal of the season, one of the leading scorers on this Marquette team. But we haven't really seen their two leading scorers in Osborne and Briley really get going that efficiently. It's kind of been a team effort so far by the Golden Eagles, but 9 goals either way.
Cincinnati got their possession started with Simpson. Now Ottensmeyer has it. She's running around trying to shake her defender. Running through a pick. Still has it, driving inside, looking for a look. Finding one on the crease. No good, though. Shot doesn't fall from Simpson.
Well, the Bearcats continue to get really good looks inside, but they just have to finish it. And luckily they can get the possession back when it goes out of bounds, but you've got to start getting some goals and start chipping away at that lead.
Simpson was back there to back it up for Cincinnati. So they will hold the ball on offense. Still trying to find a look. Going to need a goal here. Trying to find something driving in. Ottensmeyer, goal coming, but save made by Yang. Cincinnati able to get it off the bounce. Still fighting for it. No hold. Selhorn has it. Bearcats will look to recompose. Crossfield pass to Ottensmeyer. Now Callahan has it. Callahan driving in, now takes it back out. Passes over to Passa. Passa looking for a look inside. It's all stopped up. Simpson in the middle. She'll retreat. Ottensmeyer around the arc. Now passing it over to the corner. Driving inside. Marquette is there. No shot comes. Pass it out to Selhorn. Good defense played by the Golden Eagles. Selhorn still has it. And ball is knocked away. But foul comes too aggressive. Good defense by Vellner.
Yeah, Marquette was playing good defense right there on the perimeter, but just gets a little too antsy there and checks and draws the foul. And Cincinnati really trying to get a goal here in the first couple of minutes of the second half.
Cincinnati holds on to the possession. Simpson has it, close side of the field. Now getting across the other side of the goal. Passa has it. Now getting it up top. Keith had it. She'll pass it down. Now Callahan couldn't hold on to it, though. And again, Vellner too aggressive.
Yeah, Paige Selhorn's been kind of getting beat up in the first couple of minutes of this half, but draws the free possession no matter what. So Bearcats have a chance to go get a goal here.
Selhorn has it on the free possession. We'll see if she takes the shot. Essentially a one-on-one with Yang, who's played well today. We'll see if Selhorn can find the back of the net. Whistle blows, and she does not. Off the chest of Yang, but catches her own deflection, and Cincinnati will hold on to it.
Yeah, interesting decision just to fire it right off of the free possession, not try to go in for some elusive moves inside, but Cincinnati does maintain the possession.
Keith has it, wrapping outside. Now gets it back over to the far side, 15-yard line. Passa has it, looking for an option. Now gets it down. Simpson across the middle. Pass couldn't be caught. Turnover. It'll go the other way for Marquette. Going the other way with speed. Beerley has it. Well defended by Rose of Cincinnati. Beerley finding an opening. Taking it to the middle. Now pass it out to her left side. Marquette looking for an offensive attack. Shot almost came, but pushed down before the attempt.
And it'll be another free possession for Marquette. And Cincinnati's defense trying to bring the physicality, trying to get some stops, but a little too physical on a couple of these last possessions.
Looks like Cincinnati will go a player down after that foul. So Marquette with the advantage. We'll see if they can take advantage. Free possession shot attempt. Waiting for it. We'll see if Darko can step up if they decide to shoot. It's Bodner on the attempt. Waiting for the all clear. Decides to just take it backwards and pass it out. The Golden Eagles will let their offense speak for itself. Osborne has it. She gets it out to Beerley. Beerley, well defended by Cincinnati. That's Simpson on the defense. Beerley wrapping around now, gets it back behind the goal, but passed too high, and it will go the Bearcats' way.
Yeah, good defense, forcing a turnover there for the Bearcats, but now 9 minutes left in this third quarter. I want to go see them score a goal.
Cincinnati on the clear, going to have to get it upfield. Rose has it, double teamed. Now spinning around, looking for somebody. Nobody on that far side of the field. It's no man's land, but she is able to outrun and will take it up herself. Switches hands, passes it away. Just past the Seapaw, now to the close side of the field near the benches. Moving upfield is Frederic. She passes, but pass to nobody, and Marquette will take over. We'll go the other way with Bohm. Big burst of speed. Taking it down now, she'll slow it down, let some of the other offense catch up. She'll pass it over to Grady. Not much urgency here from Marquette. Just passing it around, taking it slow. Top, now far side of the field, 10-yard line. Trying to find a look inside. Now back out behind the goal. Now Pass back behind the goal again, wrapping around now, passed up top. Well defended by Cincinnati, cutter across the middle coming, and shot falls for Marquette.
Yeah, Darko keeps getting beat on that opposite side, but another great pass for Marquette's offense, and now officially double digits, 10 goals for Marquette about halfway through this third quarter, and their offense just continues to prove dominant. And now the Bearcats' hole that they have to climb out of just keeps getting bigger.
That was Hannah Bodner on the goal for the Golden Eagles. And now the lead is 6 in favor of Marquette. And Cincinnati really going to have to dig deep to get out of this one.
Yeah, another goal for this Marquette offense, who have had a lot of shots, but especially the big thing I'm seeing, a lot of shots on goal, 20 shots and 15 of them on goal. And whenever you have that many attempts, you know, Darko has done a good job at getting saves, but also has been beat a lot. And now Cincinnati finds himself down 6.
Out, getting ready for the draw. Ball is up in the air. That one going toward the boundary. Simpson using her speed to get there. She'll get the ground ball and possess. She'll get things started for the Bearcats offense. Pass it over to Selhorn. And Selhorn now coming to the opposite sideline. She'll spin back, double back around. Looking to pass. Fellner with a big defense. Ball is dropped by Simpson. Able to get the ground ball, though. Another bad pass, that one intended for Selhorn. Again, though, she's able to get it back. Ottensmeyer has it at the 20-yard line. Now driving inside, a lot of speed, has an option. Spinning around, shot comes, and it falls. A laser from Ottensmeyer.
Yeah, the third one of the day now for Cincinnati's leading scorer, and getting the Cincinnati Bearcats offense back to where it should be. But again, I think at this point in the game, she's just gonna have to start taking over. Third goal of the day, but now Cincinnati down 5. That was just a beautiful drive inside past 3 defenders, finishing in that left corner. And Cincinnati needs to really build around her if they want to start a comeback.
Looks like we'll have a timeout called on the field. The score is Cincinnati 5, Marquette 10. 7 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in the third quarter when we come back. Back here inside Nipper Stadium, getting ready for the draw out of the media timeout. Ball is up and will go in favor of Marquette. They'll get the ball and start on offense coming out of the media timeout. Golden Eagles have it, look to extend their lead further. It's at 5 right now, wrapping around the crease. Cincinnati's there, though. Now we will see a stoppage in play. Foul comes. Marquette will get a free possession.
Yeah, this is kind of a turning point in the game for Cincinnati now, down 5 goals with 7 left here in the third quarter. And there's a free possession here for Marquette, though. But if they want to start crawling back, they want to start getting these goals heading into the fourth quarter.
Beerley on the attempt decides to just hold on to it and pass it out. She now has it for Marquette, trying to find a look on the crease. Good save made by Darko. Won't fall. Cincinnati will get the ball back.
Yeah, great save there, and hopefully that can spark this offense now after a goal on the last possession. Hopefully they can start to switch the tempo and change the momentum of this game.
Bearcats look to work it the other way. Not finding much luck on the clear so far. They'll pass it up the field to Frederich. Frederich now gets it to Rose. Now back. Close side of the field, driving inside. Passing it across to Ottensmeyer. Doesn't hold on to it. Fell out of her stick. Simpson fighting for it. Ball still on the ground. Still on the ground. Simpson finally able to get it under control and hold on to it. Marquette is there on the defense. It was Brown making things difficult. Now Bearcats look to get their offense started. Selhorn has it. Well defended by Vellner. Now gets it back to Counts. Counts has it behind the goal. Looking for somebody to pass it to. Gets it back to Selhorn. Selhorn calling a switch. Now gets it back. Now gets it over to Callahan. Back to Selhorn. Selhorn trying to find a look over the middle. Knocked away by Marquette. Able to get her own knock away. Now Counts has it. Gets it to Simpson. Cincinnati has it up top. 15-yard line now driving into the 10. Now back coming out from the end zone, looking for a look in the middle, decides to take it herself. No shot was there, though, for Callahan. Finding another look, Cincinnati driving inside. Foul is called. Keith was ready to make a shot, got fouled, but now she'll have an attempt on the free possession.
Yeah, good aggressiveness for this Bearcats offense, which leads to another free possession here. And a goal here would be very, very big.
Allie Keith on the free possession. We'll see if she takes the shot. Waiting for the whistle. And official still holding up his hand to call stoppage of play. Still getting things set. Now we're ready. Allie Keith on the free possession. Whistle blows, runs forward. Shot, but save made by Yang. Yang has it and will clear for Marquette. Gets it out to Vellner, close side. Vellner now driving to the middle. Still has it, running, crosses the 50. Stops at the 50, now doubles back. Marquette finally able to find a seam, but dropping the ball was Bierley, and Cincinnati will try to capitalize. They have it. Ottensmeyer has it, middle of the field. She's running forward. Now she passes it into Keith. Keith now on the crease, pass it to Callahan, and Callahan finds the corner.
Yeah, great offensive possession. Ottensmeyer with a great pass to that backside. Overall, just great passing from the Cincinnati offense, and a huge goal, and all of a sudden, 4-goal game.
All comes down to fundamentals there, and like you said, 3 good passes in a row set up a great goal for Cameron Callahan. It's Callahan's 8th of the season.
Again, though, we've talked about it so much. Turnovers leading to points, and a turnover there for Marquette by the defense of Cincinnati, and it just led to a fast break on the other end, and Yang just could not catch up to the passes.
Cincinnati now looking to get things rolling. Now back on the draw. We'll see if they can keep it going. Ball up. Trying to catch it was Simpson. But Marquette able to get it with Van Gilder. Van Gilder has it. Using her speed, taking it down the far sideline. Now double teamed by Cincinnati. Trying to escape. She does. She'll make a drive towards the goal. Now cuts back out. We'll pass it up to slow things down for the Golden Eagles. They'll Pass it back and forth up top. Now far side, Bodner has it. She'll get it to Grady. Grady passing to Bierly. Working up top, Bodner has it again. Now she'll pass it back behind the goal. Nice move there, fake out. Passing it up top. Now over to the left side. Shot comes, finding the top right corner. Getting it past Darko was Vellner.
Just an absolute snipe on the left side right there, getting right past Darko in that top corner. But just a tough break for Cincinnati after 2 goals in a row. All of a sudden, Marquette gets another one.
Sorry, it was Bierly on the goal, but definitely a very nice shot. It's exactly where you need to put it, that top right corner, and just snuck it right past Darko.
Yeah, I could not have put it in a better place. And Marquette extends that lead again, 11th of the season from the leading scorer by the Golden Eagles. And with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, it's kind of a backbreaker. Hopefully Cincinnati can get one back here.
Yeah, Cincinnati going to absolutely have to on offense to stay in this one. They've looked good for a couple of possessions. See if they can keep that theme if they get it. Waiting for the draw, getting set. Ball is up in the air. Simpson was there but was knocked away. And Marquette will again win the draw, but knocked out at the end, and Cincinnati will come up with it. Ottensmeyer with a great play to knock the ball away, finding a look to Selhorn, and Selhorn sneaks it past Yang for another goal.
Just like I said, though, getting one right back, and Cincinnati's offense has done a good job at scrapping back at Marquette in this quarter, and they're keeping up with that really high-powered offense for Marquette, and going into that fourth quarter especially, that's going to be very important if they can cut it to a reasonable lead.
Yeah, and it's back down to 4. And Cincinnati really starting to find their way. And great work there from Ottensmeyer, able to force the turnover, and then Selhorn to turn the turnover into points.
Ottensmeyer, again, like you said, great job at setting up the offense in more ways than just scoring, getting the pass to her teammate in Paige Selhorn as the freshman gets her 6th of the year. But hopefully Cincinnati's offense can get a couple more heading into this fourth quarter. I would love to see it to be like a 2-goal game heading into the last quarter of play.
On the draw, Cincinnati looking to continue success. Ball popped up, goes toward the Marquette offensive side. They'll take things over with Grady. Ball is knocked away. Foul is called. Looks like it's a trip. The ball will stay with the Golden Eagles. Ball will start with Grady. She'll pass to Osborne. Now Bodner has it. Marquette looking to continue running their offense. They've worked it well today. Close side of the field. Now they'll get it back to the middle. Now far side, just working around the outside in an arc. Back and forth. Good ball movement. Finding a look inside. Shot comes too high. Goes past the goal and out of bounds. Kasuchi was there to back it up. Marquette will retain possession.
Good physicality, though, by the Bearcats' defense. They're not allowing for those passes that they've given up for most of the game. And now the Bearcats will get a turnover.
Yeah, sloppy pass there going out of bounds. Gives Cincinnati the ball and a chance to capitalize here if they can score. Simpson has it, now passing it to the middle of the field. Keels has it, she's running. Far side. Now doubles back around, looking for an option, gets it back to Darko. Darko looking upfield. Is able to find Frederich. Now Frederich getting it to the middle in Keith. Cincinnati having some struggles clearing, but now finding some open space, and they'll get it to their offensive side. Ottensmeyer has it. Talented goal scorer today. She's driving, trying to find Callahan in the middle, but pass too high. Ball will roll. Marquette trying to pick it up. Bierly looks like tripped over the restraining line and will give the ball back to Cincinnati. Marquette Coach Black arguing the call, but ref stands firm. Cincinnati does possess. Simpson has it right near the Marquette bench. She'll look to get things underway for Cincinnati. Play is still stopped here. Ref's just still finding some clarification. Some movement comes from both teams on the field, some repositioning, and Simpson will get things underway. Pass it into Rose. Rose across the field. Now back to her in the middle. Gets it over to Simpson. Now Selhorn has it in the end zone. Hard pass to Counts. Able to catch though. Ottensmeyer has it. Now back up top. Cincinnati now just showcasing their ball movement. Selhorn behind the goal, making a drive, trying to find a pass. Marquette, though, is there, and good defense by Santana.
Great defense by Marquette inside, right in front of the goalkeeper, and tough for Cincinnati, really trying to get a goal here before heading into the fourth quarter, but hopefully the defense can force them to turnover here.
Golden Eagles will work the other way. Vellner has it. Bring it up the field. She'll cross midfield. Stops at the 40, doubles back around. Decides to keep it herself. Gets it across. Now she'll pass it out. Marquette just going to work their offense. Looking for an option. They have it up top. Now back in the end zone behind the goal. Driving close side. Beerley has it. Looks like we will see a stoppage in play and a foul comes.
With a minute left here in the third quarter, I mean, Cincinnati's done a good job making it a 4-goal game, but it still seems like Marquette has firm control of this game. I'd love to see a big defensive play here happen for Cincinnati to try to spark some of this momentum.
Osborne on the free possession shot, and she finds the back of the net, again sneaking it past Darko from Cincinnati. And Marquette just extending that lead back up.
And again, right when Cincinnati needs a big defensive play, Marquette just swings right back in another goal, making it a 5-goal game. And now with a minute left to play, Cincinnati really needs a goal here to make it a 4-goal game heading into the break.
Yeah, and the free possessions really been successful for Marquette. 5 shots, 3 goals for the Golden Eagles. Cincinnati, 3 free possession shots, no goals. Bearcats now down 5, 1 minute, 7 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Marquette firmly holding on to this lead. On the draw, seeming like a must-win for Cincinnati. Ball way up in the air to the Cincinnati attack. Looks like they will possess. This time Work is able to get it. She has it far side of the field, doubles back around, looking for somebody to pass it to, well defended by Vellner. Work can't get anything. Finally able to find Keith. Keith now will take it to space in the middle of the field. She'll run it straight to the goal. Marquette was able to get there before she could take the shot, though. Now Selhorn has it. Simpson gets it back up to Keith. Now Keith to Ottensmeyer. We'll see if Ottensmeyer takes a run, decides not to, passes it out. Now back in zone, far side. Now back directly behind the goal. Selhorn has it. Now pass it back out. Now back to Selhorn. Looking for an option cutter across the middle. Keith is there, but Marquette's there as well. Turnover forced. Fight for the ball. And ends up in Keith's stick. She passes it out to safety. And Selhorn.
Yeah, I need a good shot and goal here with only 10 seconds left.
Game clock down to 7. Cincinnati going to need to move quick, like you said, and they've turned the ball over. Marquette will get it, and they'll just run it out. And that will take us to the end of the third quarter here from Nippert Stadium. Marquette Golden Eagles 12, Cincinnati Bearcats 7. We'll be back with the fourth quarter here on Bearcats Sports Network. Back here inside Nippert Stadium, a cold Thursday afternoon, it's women's lacrosse. Cincinnati Bearcats taking on Marquette Golden Eagles. Bearcats offense hasn't been quite as potent today, down 7-12 to Marquette. Things really have not been going their way.
Yeah, Marquette's offense has just been really, really consistent throughout this whole game. They've scored 12 goals through 3 quarters. Most likely will get to at least 15 goals, around that number, by the end of the game. But for Cincinnati, their offensive push in this quarter has to be pretty evident. They have to score a lot of goals if they want to try to come back and win this one.
On the draw here to get things started in the fourth quarter. That one is up. Fight for it. Cincinnati almost won it, but two Bearcats collided. Ball fell out of the stick of Wolf and will go in favor of Marquette, and they'll get things started on offense. They look strong on offense all day. We'll see if it continues to stand in this fourth quarter. Cincinnati going to have to step up on defense. Bierly making a run now, gets it back behind the goal. Now close side of the field, driving inside. Ball knocked away at the end. Marquette able to get on top of it, though. They have it close side of the field. Ball passed to the middle. Fight for it. It's on the ground. Marquette able to hold on to it. Driving inside is Bierly, spinning around. Bearcat defenders are there. Loses her stick, falls down. No foul called.
Yeah, I love the physicality by the defense of Cincinnati, forcing a turnover there. Marquette trying to make a move inside, but way to get the ball loose and pick it up. And now see if Cincinnati can go on the other end and try to score.
LaRuffa has it zigging and zagging. Now she'll pass it to Rich. Now Rich getting it over to Rose. Rose up the field. Successful clear by Cincinnati. Ottensmeyer has it. She's been the main goal scorer for Cincinnati today. That's who you want it in the hands of. Bearcats have it back behind the goal. Looking to find somebody driving inside. Knocked down was Callahan. Looks like we will see a foul.
Yeah, free possession. Callahan's been getting beat up a lot this game, but good job at drawing another call there for Cincinnati and free possession.
See if the Bearcats can capitalize. Cameron Callahan on the free possession attempt. Going to have to imagine that she's going to take the shot. Could cut the lead to 4. Refs waiting to show the all clear here. Cincinnati 0 for 3 on free possession shots today. See if they can change that. Decides to just pass it out to Ottensmeyer. Now finding a look on the crease. Shot goes, but save made by Yang. Yang now will clear it out. Marquette will look to move the ball up the field. Looks like Ottensmeyer maybe caught the wrist of Dietrich. Dropped the ball. Immediately went down to the turf. Foul was called. Marquette will hold on to the ball. Dietrich has it. Let's wait to get things back underway. Waiting for the call, and there it is. Marquette will move it up. Look to pass it out. Lead still is 5. Dietrich has it across midfield, being chased down by 2 Bearcat defenders. Takes to the far side. Now 3 defenders are there. They're able to knock it away. Selhorn able to pick it up. Now she goes down. Foul is called. Bearcats keep the possession. And they'll look to start with Selhorn. She has it at the 40-yard line. About to get things going here. Cincinnati offense will spread out.
Yeah, a lot of stoppage in the first couple of minutes of this quarter. A lot of calls by the officials with 12:44 to go in this game. And obviously with Cincinnati's leading scorer right now on the sidelines, it's going to be tough for the Cincinnati offense to get anything going. But they do have possession at midfield.
Selhorn passed it to Rose. Rose go up the field. She passed it. Pass was dropped, but Keith was able to save it, pick it up instantly, and save the possession for the Bearcats. Now looks like we will see a timeout called from Cincinnati. So with 12 minutes and 31 seconds left in this ball game, Bearcats down 5. We'll join you back after the break. Back here inside a snowy Nippert Stadium, Cincinnati Bearcats taking on Marquette Golden Eagles. Bearcats down 5 with the offensive possession, just talking things over with head coach Gina Thomas. See if they drew up a play here. Bearcats definitely looking for a goal on this one.
Yeah, the Bearcats down 5 goals with 12 minutes to go. Really have to start their offensive production right now. Haven't really been able to get the offense quite going since that third quarter, but it would be big if they could cut the lead down to 4 here with still a little bit of time.
Cincinnati trying to find a look. Counts has it. She'll pass it over to Keith. Keith now back over to Simpson. Ball's on the ground. Fight for it. Simpson able to use her speed to get there. Now Callahan has it. Wrapping. Bodner was there. Now back behind the goal. Trying to make a drive inside. Now pass to the middle. A lot of chaos, and it looks like a goal will go in. Huge amount of chaos, but Cincinnati finds the net.
Yeah, a lot of cluster and, like you said, a lot of chaos in front of the net. Maybe that is why a goal could have snuck in there. And just a nice shot right underneath the goalkeeper. Looking at the replay there, but that cuts it to 4 with about 12 minutes to go in this one.
Yeah, it was Lexi Wolf on the goal and taking advantage of that chaos. Maybe Yang just lost sight of where the ball was. And Wolf able to find one.
Yeah, surprisingly getting it past Yang, who is about 500 on the day, with saves and goals allowed, but a nice shot there by Cincinnati and maybe some momentum here for their offense.
Looking at the shots for both teams, things have kind of evened out. Cincinnati with 26 shots, 14 on goal. Marquette 24 shots, 17 on goal. Work is out there for the Bearcats to take the draw. Ball is up in the air. Cincinnati fighting for it. They're able to get there.
It's big.
They'll again have the offensive possession. They'll clear it backwards for now.
Yeah, I really want to see them move it around the defensive end for Cincinnati. really need to try to get some goals here, even with their leading scorer right now out with that yellow card. But the Cincinnati offense, who scored a goal in their last possession, would really be nice to see if they can get another one here.
Bearcats on the attack. They have it. Definitely going to look to find the net here. Have it up top with Counts. Counts looking for an option in the middle. Shot almost comes, hits the left bar. Callahan with a almost great shot. Marquette able to pick it up off the deflection and work the other way. They'll clear it up now, crossing midfield. A little bit of speed, finding room is Bodner. She'll now take it, pass it to safety on the close side. Kasuchi has it, now gets it behind the goal. Marquette will slow it down and look to get composed.
And Onsmeyer coming back on the field now for Cincinnati too, so that's a big sign.
Bodner has it. We see a flag come up. Foul on the play. And the Golden Eagles will get a free possession. They've been efficient here all day. Like you mentioned earlier, 3 goals from this spot. We'll see if Darko can make a save if they decide to take the shot. It's Bodner that has it. She does decide to take the shot, and she rifles it in past Darko, and again extending out that Marquette lead.
Yeah, and it's just seemingly too easy right now. I mean, every single time Marquette gets a free possession, Darko is just getting beat pretty much every single time. And even when Cincinnati gets a goal, Marquette once again puts another one on the board, not allowing Cincinnati to get any breathing room to climb back.
Yeah, nothing much at all, and the lead has been 5 for a majority of this third and fourth quarter for Marquette. And Cincinnati has had some good offensive looks, but then immediately just turn around and don't make the defensive stop. Ten minutes, 40 seconds still left in this game. Lead is 5 for Marquette. Cincinnati really going to have to start putting them through quickly if they want a chance to win this one. Draw is up in the air and caught by Marquette. Van Gilder. Now pass to the middle of the field. Now far side they have it. Cincinnati defense will drop back and look to set up. Marquette offense will look to go to work. Bodner has it. Gets up top to Grady. Now far side Osborne has it. Osborne back to Bodner. Trying to find a look into the middle, but not a pass, not a shot. Darko able to catch it. And Cincinnati gets the possession. Darko passes it out to Fredovich for the clear. Fredovich, 3 Marquette defenders in her way. So across the other side of the field, gets it to Simpson. Simpson drops it. Gets her own ground ball, though, and pass way up and out of bounds. Intended for Rich, but too high. Marquette will move quickly the other way. Off the possession. Now it looks like we will have a timeout called. So Cincinnati, once again, down 5, 9 minutes and 38 seconds left. We'll join you back after the break here on Bearcast Sports Network. Back here inside Nippert Stadium, it looks like the clouds have rolled in, and it would appear that the clouds have rolled in for the Cincinnati offense all day. I mean, it really hasn't been sunny skies for them at all.
Yeah, the Bearcats offense, 8 goals scored so far with 9 minutes to go in the ball game. But just like I was saying off the air, every single time we score, it seems like Marquette just scores one more back. And we said it would be hard to keep up with this really good Marquette offense, but hopefully the Bearcats can, start to chip away. Still a lot of time left, still a lot of time for a comeback, so never know.
Marquette will start with the ball on offense. They have it to look to go to work, extend this lead out even further. Has been 5 for a majority of this game. Cincinnati really needing a defensive stop. Turnover comes. They have an attempt here going the other way. Big collision at the 35-yard line. Foul is called. Cincinnati will hold on to the ball. Lexi Wolf has it. Very clear foul there for sure. Easy call for the officials.
Yeah, yellow card, so she will go off for the moment.
Cincinnati has it with Wolf. Looking to get things moving again. Almost a must-need goal on this possession here.
Yeah, that's what it seems like, especially with 9 minutes left. But it seems like Cincinnati is fighting for every single last possession, so you got to capitalize when you get the ball.
Rich has it just past midfield. Now gets it to the Cincinnati bench side. Now bring it back towards the middle. Now far side of the field. Simpson has it, gets it back behind the goal. Time also a factor in this one. Cincinnati going to have to score quickly. They almost do. Shot missed just a little bit to the left.
Great look right there in the middle of the offensive zone, but
ball goes out of bounds there, and Ottensmeyer was protecting it, not letting Marquette get it, thinking that it was off the shot deflection. But it looks like her touching it gave Marquette the ball, so they will get possession, and now they'll clear. Working up the field, Ottensmeyer will step up to play the defense. Marquette struggling to get it past the 40. They finally do, finding a little bit of room. Now finding a big seam here, bringing it up is Graham. Graham crossing the 30. Now Wolf coming out to defend. Marquette able to get it to safety with Bierly, and they'll slow it down. Golden Eagles have it up 5, just under 8 minutes left to go in this game. Only adding more security here if the Eagles get a goal. Just making things that much more difficult for Cincinnati. Golden Eagles have it middle of the field with Bierly. Foul comes. And it looks like they will get a free possession. Bierly will be the one on the free possession. Leading scorer for the Eagles. Got to imagine she's going to take this one. One more goal here almost puts it out of reach for Cincinnati. We'll see if Marquette can do it. Goal comes from Bierly, but good defense by Simpson. Ball is knocked away. Cincinnati able to chase on the deflection. Still get the ball. Darko has it, passed it out of the crease. Far side of the field, trying to get there, nearly going out of bounds, but saved by Rose. And Cincinnati will continue to look to clear. They'll get it way up the field, going to Ottensmeyer now. Ottensmeyer surrounded by 3 Marquette defenders, outruns them all. Now takes it down into the end zone. Looking for somebody to get it out to. Calling for a pick. Now spinning around. Ottensmeyer still has it. Passed it out to Callahan. Callahan now moving Ottensmeyer. Bearcats favoring the close side of the field. Looking for an option across the middle was Pasa. She'll possess still. Cincinnati badly needs a goal. Trying to find one. Pasa has it. Shot attempt. No good, though. Again, just wide left.
Another good shot attempt. Another shot on goal for Cincinnati, but Again, though, giving it back to Marquette now with 6 minutes to go, it's almost seeming like now it's a little bit starting to get a little bit out of reach.
Marquette was there to back it up, sole possess. And again, just get another offensive look. And an attempt to just burn more time off the clock. Golden Eagles have it with Kasuchi. Clearly no need for urgency here. 70 on the shot clock. We'll probably look to burn a lot of it. Wrapping around the crease, now taking it out to the far side of the field. Golden Eagles really just passing it around. Probably only will take a shot if they have a wide open look. Beerly passed it inside, ball deflected, fight for the ground ball. Knocked backwards by Bodner. She picks up the ground ball. Marquette still has it. 34 left to go on the shot clock. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left to go on the game clock. Get it on the goal line. Now back up top to the 15. Way out. And we see a push. Ball will stay with Marquette.
Marquette just taking a lot of time off the clock as Marquette will score another goal. But now with 5 minutes to go, I mean, Marquette's offense has now put up 14 goals so far in this one. And every single offensive possession, it seems like they take about a minute 30 off the clock.
Yeah, Osborne able to sink that one in. And lead now gets even further. It's up to 6, scores 14-8 in favor of Marquette. And it looks like we will see a timeout here. So with the score 14-8, 5 minutes, 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Back here inside Nippert Stadium, coming out of the timeout after the goal for Marquette, and that one putting things probably just a little bit out of reach with only 5 minutes and 4 seconds left in the ball game. And Cincinnati just a lot of struggles today, haven't really been able to hit their stride.
Yeah, overall, it's just been a kind of a dogfight for Cincinnati, but they've just really not been able to score when they've really needed to. And every time Cincinnati starts to chip away at the lead, Marquette's offense has just been able to keep pouring on the score, and now down 6 with 5 minutes to go. It would take a miracle at this point.
Ball is up in the air, fight for it. Golden Eagles have it. They'll work the other way and again get another offensive possession. Probably still look to burn more time. They have a fresh 90 on the shot clock. Only 4 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in the game now. Marquette really has been very efficient with their offense all day. Definitely a lot of great looks, especially efficient on the free possession shots. 4 for 7 on the day. 27 shots overall for the Golden Eagles, 19 of those on goal. A lot of that success is definitely equated to the score. Golden Eagles still just burning time. 40 now on the shot clock. Just over 4 minutes left to go. Just keeping it around that outer arc. Just passing it around. Cincinnati going to have to force a turnover if they want a quick chance at the ball. Shot comes. That one no good. Chase for it. Cincinnati's there. They'll get the ball back. Kohler was there for Cincinnati. Now they'll pass it up. Rose has it on the clear. Moving up the boundary. Marquette trying to push her out. She has to throw it in, and nice pass to Pasa. Looks like we see a foul come. So we will stop here for just a second. Cincinnati will hold on to the ball. 3 minutes, 25 seconds left to go. Bearcats down 6. Back in action here. Cincinnati will get things moving. Keith has it, running towards the goal. Now passes it back. Pasa. Now back behind the goal. Finding a look on goal. Callahan able to sneak one through.
Yeah, nice pass to pretty much no man's land for Marquette's defense. There was no one near her, and Callahan puts it in. Makes the scoreboard look a little more prettier.
Yeah, definitely. And a goal you can probably give up if you're Marquette. Not too big of a deal there. But definitely a very nice goal still from Cameron Callahan. Lead is down to 5. Only 3 minutes and 13 seconds left to go, though.
Yeah, they pretty much got to win the draw and go score pretty much for the rest of the game. So pretty much cannot allow Marquette to have the ball for the last 3 minutes and 13 seconds.
Theo Work and Lorelei Van Gilder have been the matchup of the day. On the draws, nearly even. Marquette's 13 to Cincinnati's 12 wins. On the draw here, ball is up in the air. Simpson will run for it. Ball nearly going out of bounds. She's able to save it. Now about to get pushed out of bounds. Runs between two Marquette defenders. And Cincinnati will get the possession. Ottensmeyer has it. Just under 3 minutes left to go in the game. Cincinnati needs to score quickly. Have it back behind the goal. Trying to find some room is Selhorn. Selhorn wrapping the crease. Nice save made by Yang. Fight for the ball. Looks like a foul came on the back end of that shot. Cincinnati will get a free possession attempt.
Yeah, big one here.
Definitely need to find the goal. It's Selhorn out there on the corner. See what she can do. Waiting for the whistle. Driving inside, takes the shot. No good, wide left. Goes out of bounds. Cincinnati's there to back it up. They'll retain possession. They'll get things going quickly. Callahan has it. Now gets it to Ottensmeyer. Back to Callahan. Callahan driving, looking for a look inside. Pasa has it. Now passing it over. Bearcats liking that left side. Ottensmeyer has it again. She gets pushed hard. We'll see another foul. Another free possession attempt will come for Cincinnati, this time with Ottensmeyer. She has 3 goals on the day. Chance to make it 4, cut the lead to 4. Waiting for the whistle. There it is. Ottensmeyer driving towards the goal. Not able to find the net, though. Ball too high. Marquette's there to back it up. 2 minutes, 14 seconds left to go in the game. Marquette has the possession. They use all the shot clock. They can nearly bleed this one out. We'll leave about 30 seconds left for Cincinnati if they can use that full 90. Golden Eagles have it. They'll clear it up the field. Just under 2 minutes left to go in the game. Ball knocked away. Able to get back on top. It was Grady. Now Bierly has it. Golden Eagles close side of the field. Looks like they'll just hold it and pass it around. Cincinnati, not a whole ton of urgency. Now they'll send a couple of defenders out there. Got to be aggressive, got to force a turnover. Lead still is 5, though. Golden Eagles had a look, decided not to take it. Probably just want to burn some time. Down under a minute 30. 46 seconds left on the shot clock. Golden Eagles have it at the 20. Now they'll bring it out to the 30. Ball knocked away. Able to get it back, though. Cincinnati sending defenders, whoever has the ball, just trying to force a turnover. Can't get anything, though. Great stick skills here by Marquette. Ball knocked away. We see a stoppage. Looks like foul on Cincinnati. Marquette will retain. 26 seconds left on the shot clock, 54 seconds on the game clock. This one's nearly over. On possession, passing it, knocked away. And there is just some more icing on the cake for the Marquette Golden Eagles. Bierly finds the back of the net. Pushes that lead back out to 6. Now with 45 seconds left, this one is pretty much over. Cincinnati, unfortunately today, just not able to find much offensive success. Definitely one of their main drawbacks of the day.
Yeah, and right, Marquette at that 15-goal mark, right when I was talking about in that third quarter, they got to that 15-goal mark, but their offense has just been very, very efficient all day long. Cincinnati's been trying to fight back, but it just has not been able to get them to where they wanted to be.
Looks like we'll probably see one more draw here. .45 seconds left to go. Golden Eagles lead by 6. Ball is up in the air, and Marquette will win it straight into the stick of Grady. And bad pass, ball going out of bounds. Cincinnati will get another offensive attempt before this one's over. Simpson has it. She's working upfield. Got to almost make a run straight to the goal. Passa has it, passes it down. Now to the middle. No shot comes. Ball knocked away. Cincinnati able to get it. Now another shot attempt will come, this time from Keith. Nice save made by Yang. And 10 seconds left to go. Yang will hold it behind the net, and that will do it here from Nippert Stadium, as time does now expire. Marquette Golden Eagles take the victory here in Clifton, 15-9, and Cincinnati just not able to work their offense efficiently today.
Yeah, Bearcats defense struggled a lot to keep the Marquette Golden Eagles out of their offensive zone, but it's a tough one. Cincinnati loses this one by 6.
Once again, the final here from Nippert Stadium, Marquette Golden Eagles 15, Cincinnati Bearcats 9. We want to thank you for listening. This has been Colin Kunz and Jack Ritchie.